Hey guys, it's Ice back with another video's time, and we are here with another WWE figure review, and this time it's actually a type of figure I don't usually do reviews as much, and it's the Main Event Series 163 Penta figure. So this is basically the basic figure. They kind of like revamped the basic line and call it now just the Main Event line. So yeah, and I don't usually do basic figure reviews because it's just there's no interchangeable hands, there's no um, interchangeable heads or anything, and they don't have much articulation. That's kind of the reason why I don't do it. But I'm doing Penta because this is his first time on a line figure. Besides this Defined Moments figure, which I don't have sadly until they release, which I might actually put on my birthday list. But yeah, I still make Christmas list and birthday list for my parents to buy stuff. But yeah, yeah, actually they did do record I part with just the figure still in the box, but sadly something happened. Some weird thing happened with the sound. No, it's like the sound got deleted, and it's very annoying. So yeah, this thing's already open. Sorry, like cut this chair open, but yeah, it's just kind of like a basic packaging. Got Penta up here. Got Penta name down here with the first time line series 163. Nothing too much, and then the back just basic, just Penta. And then the rest of the pictures in the wave, I only found Penta, Seth, and Kevin Owens. But yeah, let's just get right into this out of the figure itself. So going over the figure itself, and you're kind of wondering why I'm doing a review of a basic figure when they're pretty much most of the same. They don't have any interchangeable hands, interchangeable heads, or just any accessories. But I just kind of figured I'd do the Penta since this is technically his first in this time in the line figure, because besides his Define Moments figure, which is on back order on ringside, and it costs like $100 and something on eBay, which I might end up doing that because again, I'm just really want to get that Define Moments figure. But yeah, I kind of figured I'd review him. Honestly, if it's just first time in the line figures, then I'm gonna review him. But most of the time, I think it's mostly just the male wrestlers. I don't know if I'm gonna do the women's wrestlers yet, but and it's kind of like a similar thing. Why I review the LA Knight figure, but so this is kind of like a similar thing, but. So they're just doing it here. So going to the head sculpt first. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Again, most of it's just most of it I feel like it's just painted, minus maybe the shuriken. Yeah, this is part's actually molded, but it has the eyes, everything here. Sorry, it's a little blurry, but you can tell the eye, you can see the eyes for the most part, and you got the little tassel on the back, and then it can actually pop off along with the hands and everything. But everything else pretty much is mostly painted like this. The chest piece here is painted, the and same thing with the Zero, and then for Zero Meadow. And again, it's just there's a swatch right there. There's some molding here for the little kind of skirt, bell, kind of like gladiator thing. I don't know what to call it really. Anyway, and there's these are actually gloves. They aren't just like painted hands or anything. Yeah, these are actual gloves. And the knee pads are pretty much the only thing that's like has some like actual sculpt, like a little bit of molding sculpted in this. The rest is just painted. Like I said, got all his tattoos. That's pretty much it. And now let's move on to. Well, you know what? Let's just do our articulation right now. Just get out of the way. It's just typical one side to side, up and down. This is kind of a little bit less resistant after I pop the head off and everything, but arms go this far, 360, only single jointed elbows, and also rotate at the elbow. Hands can hinge up and down and just go 360. Legs can go this far and this far forward for kicking and everything. And then only single jointed elbows, and then just a complete static boots. Nothing really too articulated. Again, this is a basic figure. So now let's go over a few comparisons. Now doing I feel like a little bit of comparisons. I'm not gonna do too many. I really don't. But here's a few basics. Just go over like the first basic that I ever got. One of the new basics I ever got was LA Knights. I still like this basic. I still need to get an elite FLA Knight, and I definitely want to get the ultimate. Honestly, I just want to get the ultimate more than any of the other or any of the other elites. But But yeah, you can see like the difference between both of these figures. Again, you got the trunks and you got like just tights, and then Andrade being the pants, just normal pants mold and everything. All these are kind of okay. Again, yeah, they had a better articulation and everything. And for basics, at least just to do a little bit more. And but that's pretty much. So now going on to normal figures I usually get, and that is mostly elites and ultimates. And here he is with just two guys he's kind of feuding, and on and off with just most of the division with Ron Breaker and Logan Paul. And these looks good side by side with that. But finally, here he is with just a Lucha Brothers comparison, which of the AEW figures, which I the series 5 or something Lucha Brothers, maybe 4, maybe I can't remember on the top of my head where these two are from. But yeah, I can see there's not really too much I can say. I can see I like the AEW. I still like the AEW a lot more, but again, even the heads will like a little slightly different because again these things are smaller. This one's a little on the bigger side in some cases. And I just realized I'm not looking at I'm not even looking at the camera, like I said. But if I move it up, just moving it up a little bit, but you can see that the heads arcs. I think the tail one's slightly bigger, just to deal with all the flaps and everything. Which honestly, I don't mind it being a tad bigger. I guess there's more sculpted stuff on parts on Penta. And you got the Serum Meadow hand for him also. Again, this is not really much of the thing because AEW didn't have Jazz Wars as a basic line. And then here he is with Ray Phoenix, and again this looks these look okay with each other. So that's pretty much it for comparisons. Now we'll go on to the final thoughts. So now on to my final thoughts, and sorry it's a little bit further away. It's like every time I try to even get him a little bit on the closer side, yeah, you can see right there. It's just weird saturation. Like if I move him up, it's like the saturation goes up a little bit. I don't know why, and it's just very annoying. So I'm just gonna keep him back, just away from this camera. I don't know. I think it's just all the blue that's causing all this. That's causing that weird saturation. Again, you can see it, right? You can see that weird. And like I said, I moved back. Yeah, it's back to normal. So yeah, that's why he's back all the way. But as far as this figure goes, I do like it, but it is a basic figure. It's not very posable. It just looks good on display, and that's it. Like it kind of works good for even in predictions and reviews when I use this because I don't have to worry about falling over so much with some figures here and there. But I'm also saying this because of women's figures from time to time. But this is mostly I mostly just wanted to pick this up because I saw it at Walmart. It was only basics there, no elites, and the same thing from last time. I only had an only night figure, and it was the same thing here, basics with only the same ultimates from last time, and that's pretty much So yeah, I just decided to pull the trigger on it along with this Damien Priest and everything. So yeah, but I don't know. Like I said, I need to get better lighting and better camera, but deal with that weird saturation thing. But I still like this figure even despite not being elite. I really wish this attire was elite. So they could have used have this as elite, and then any of his other gear is like just mostly almost the same as it, or even similar gears from that Define Moments figure in the basic form. But no, they just keep playing like attires that should be in that we really want in the elite form and the basics. That's kind of like the thing going on right now. Even if they made the basics better, doesn't mean I want everything to be. Doesn't mean everything needs to be basic. But I still do recommend this for the most part. Like I said, you can probably use these parts to make it convert into elites. But that's pretty much as far as I can think of it. But that's pretty much it for my review of the Main Event Series 163 Penta. Remember to like, feel, comment below what you guys think of this figure. Do you like it? Do you think this should have been elite? Do you want me to review more basic figures, or do you just want to keep with the old elites and ultimates? Subscribe, tap bell, more videos coming soon. I made it this time. Again, if you've seen my recent video, I've been a little bit out of it lately. And again, You guys gonna go check that out. I might actually do a revamp of that video, just keeping it simple and on topic, than just going into big rants and the kind of downward spiral thing going on. But again, I'm trying to get back in the swing of things here. And click the share button so people will know about this channel more. And the size of 15, we're kicking out of here.